Previously on Survivor.
If this is the island of misfit toys, I'm the misfit toy at the moment.
I really think Drew has an island. Basically, there's 4 villains. So that's the pitch I'm giving to just stay around.
I want to stay with you and Brittany still. Yeah.
I don't know that I am at the point where I necessarily have to win immunity, but I do think my name is creeping up because this is when I come out.
Steven wins immunity.
I'm closest to Steven, but it does make me worried that he's doing well, he has no enemies.
So people were throwing out Davis's name. If that happens, I want to make sure that it's my idea.
So what do you want to do in this round?
I think it Davis.
There's definitely a huge target on Davis, but I don't know if I'm willing to go against Davis.
So,
The villains.
I think so, right?
I think he knows though. We have the numbers currently, so I think I just gotta stick with the villains and hopefully that works out.
It's the moment I've been waiting for.
16th person voted out of Survivor, the 6-member jury. Davis, that's 4, that's enough.
I don't want to be the person to throw names out, but it seems like the obvious.
The obvious name I think is Brittany based on what the target that Lauren put on there.
Mm-hmm.
The thing we have to think about, and maybe doing it in this small cohort is the way to do it.
The tribal council, it went according to plan. It went how I was expecting. It did officially, me and Steven officially broke the villains' final 4 group going forward. We sent Davis home, and Brittany was not in the know. She had been like, Lizzie, stay with the villains because I have a way to get us to the final 3. So obviously that might be dead in the water now.
That's why we were walking up and Steven was like, it's Davis. And I was like, we told you as you're walking up, but you stayed. You stayed voting Drew, did you not? Did you flip?
I feel like they had the numbers.
Oh, I didn't even, so I was the only one.
It was you and Davis.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. Steven told me as we were walking out.
Girl, you flipping even tell me?
I thought you knew.
I didn't know. Steven told me I assumed you. No, he didn't. It's fine. No. My plan still involved keeping Davis in, but it's fine that he's gone. Wow. We have had a wild time. Absolutely wild time. So my plan going into that tribal was to stay voting Drew and then flip after that. Really what we're sitting at is, when do I flip? I have to flip. There's no way I can keep going as I'm going and not flip. I'm not going to make it anywhere. So I'm like, who do I flip with is the question. And so I'm processing this right now. And so essentially, Steven is way better positioned than me to win. So I can't keep working with them. I can work with Lizzie though. I think me and Lizzie could go and be good together. Steven wants to play. Yes, and Steven wants to take both of us. I don't believe that. You don't believe that? I don't believe that. I don't think he wants. I don't believe that because you can't take all 3 villains because then that's so muddied around when we all voted together every time, and he can't claim any of that.
No. At this point, it's such a numbers game that I don't know if you could say there's really any true alliances as much as there is just the numbers. And I think I've aligned myself enough with the kind of the middle dogs where if Brittany wins, Steven. If Brittany doesn't win, then Brittany. But that's right now, because if Brittany has a good enough pitch and we could flip this game on its head, then I might turn back with Brittany. I think things are gonna get crazy after this next immunity challenge.
Okay, we're gonna go mix them in. Yep. You flipped.
No, we talked about earlier, he's a threat, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to be, and you didn't want to do it. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
I didn't want.
Okay.
That vote is not me. Is not me saying
I was just surprised I didn't know.
Because I didn't want you to feel guilty about it.
Yeah.
Either. And I'm literally not just talking.
Okay.
So, want to continue working together. I just really did not want
To have Davis in that?
I mean,
Steven's lying to me. and he says he wants to take me, him, and Lizzie the final three, but I don't believe that.
So what do you think? Go for it.
So just me, you, and Lizzie? Is that what you're thinking, Run?
I think Drew is the next number.
Yeah.
For sure.
Vote him out?
Yes.
Actually? Yeah, I'm down.
Conversations are getting a little spicy, for sure. I like to see Drew go here because I'm worried about him talking to the jury. So conversations so far, I think, are trying to pin Drew and Brittany against each other. Yeah, and so far I think they're going well. They both are targeting each other. What worries me more about Drew is he's a perceived threat, and he could talk.
Yeah, he could.
So
He's fun. People want to vote for him. He's funny.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
he can win a jury.
Yeah, I think.
And that's what worries me
also
about him.
think of the kind of people in this jury, which is fine. Like, I'm cool with me, you, and Lizzie. Like, yeah, I think it'll be great.
Mm-hmm.
I want a girl to win. Go women. Like, yeah, let's rock. This is so different than me in my other season where I was like, screw a girls alliance, that's stupid. I'm not really for the whole like guys versus girls kind of thing. And that's what the girls are currently trying to do. And I just like, we're gonna lose if we do that. I don't think it's gonna serve us very well. I've matured, I've grown, and I've decided women are great, and I think one of us should win. So, my current plan is I'm gonna get Lizzie to work with me, and then we're gonna get Steven or Drew this round. I really don't care which one, to be quite honest. I just like want a girl going forward. And then I think the least threat to pull in would be Lauren.
I'm pretty sure, listen, whenever they said that Davis was 6'1", he literally went and looked over to Davis as if like, I think he was trying to make sure Davis didn't think he voted him out. Maybe he didn't, but he wanted him to think that that last vote was over.
I thought that it was Brittany that voted out, or that put Drew's name out there.
So we just came back from tribal and we got rid of Davis. Finally! I feel like he is a name that has been said since we were on the original Heroes tribe. So I feel really good about that. I think he was a strong player. So I'm glad that he's out. Brittany didn't vote with us and I can understand that. I think that she felt allegiance to him. I also think that she was trying to soften the blow and keep a jury vote, which is strategy, and it makes me wary.
So I was like, you didn't vote for Davis. Especially, it was the three of us having that conversation, right? Where she's like, yeah, like, you're right, like, this is my game. And so I kind of thought, like, girl, just do it so you'll be with the majority and stick with us. But I definitely think that she did it to keep that jury vote, which is fine. We still have majority.
But that puts a target on her head.
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. I don't want to sit next to her at the end.
We can't show win.
Yeah. So.
I still don't think Steven's switching up. I think he's trying to work tribal.
Do you think he's switching it up with us? Like, then what's the point of him pulling me in? If he's trying to stick to tribal, why?
No, I don't think he's doing that. I think he's playing individual. He's trying to get up there. I don't think he's going to stay with Brittany. I think he's, whenever they get out, he wants them to favor him.
No, and I can see that.
To vote out next, I honestly was thinking Brittany just strategically for final three. She has played a very good game. From everybody that I've heard, she's done a lot of sneaking, which like is bad, but I'm thinking hoping that everyone on the jury is voting for game. And unfortunately my game just hasn't been shown. Hers has. And so I think that's a bigger threat. But also Steven has been acting a little bit shady. He is definitely individual. He always has been. I never expected him to be fully like we're in an alliance. But I'm wondering if his plans have changed. But he feels like he's running the game. You think he thinks he's running it? He's been thinking he's running it this whole time. He's been telling me that he's running it from behind scenes in his confessionals and like the way that he talks to people. He's trying to.
Right now, I'm with Steven, but he seems to be doing pretty well, and he has no enemies on the jury, so I don't know if I want to stick with that.
Who do you want at the end?
It's me and you. I wanted Steven. That just gets you.
Let's give it this. I say let's give it this challenge.
I'm not
If he
saying that because I was
wins,
talking to you, like it's been.
no. I think let's give it this challenge. If he wins, then we're gonna
might
have
need
to
to-
work with him though.
yeah.
If he wins.
Yeah.
So let's just take this challenge first, and then we'll
Take
take
it as it is. We know for sure. So
Lauren started with me, but she put a really interesting vote on Taylor without telling anybody that she was going to do it. She just felt like she was on the outs and she bailed. So it makes me nervous that one day she could be with me, feel like she's on the outs and bail. Asia, I always just remember that we burned her in the first vote, although I feel like we voted with each other, and then I feel like Lizzie and I are making really good strides, but maybe she's playing me. So I'm kind of like, those are my three that I trust more than the other two that are out here, but all kind of at the same arm's distance.
I'm pretty sure it's right. We feel comfortable with either of them don't get immunity, so we have options. But it's better if both of them don't have immunity.
They sent a threat home, which is a good sign for me because I think there's two other kind of perceived threats out there. So it's nice that people are threat hunting and that the social game said that they don't think I'm a threat, which maybe I don't fully agree with, but feels good because that's what helps me right now. Right now I have two kind of plans formed with people. One is if Brittany wins immunity, one is if anybody other than Brittany wins immunity, and so I feel pretty good that even if chaos happens, that we have options.
You would think it's hilarious. Moving forward, I don't know. The targets are getting confusing, and I'm just afraid that I just don't want to end this game, and they're like, yeah, we want to take Lauren because I can beat her. I think I've been really good with my communication and having a relationship with everybody. So I hope that that'll show through. I want to feel some heat. I don't feel like I feel any heat right now. I haven't heard my name once, and I kind of wish I did.
Okay. Time for a test of knowledge and a game of musical chairs. Who's been paying attention?
This one, we're gonna have to like count to 10 minutes blindfolded and then sit down.
Someone take his watch out before we do this.
go, and then I just...
Yeah, someone better take his watch off before we do this.
I want Drew out. I think that he's a smooth talker. I mean, he's always just making jokes at Tribal, has everyone laughing. Very lovable guy. Understandably so, because he's a very lovable guy. So I don't want to sit next to him.
You guys are all going to be sitting, and then you're going to hear like a beep, 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 beep.
I also don't want to sit next to Brittany. I think that she has a more impressive resume, or could at least say more things that she's done at this point than I can. I don't want that. So going into this next challenge, I want to win. I want to show everyone I'm a competitor.
Come on in, guys.
It's something from Big Brother, isn't it? Are we gonna have to like? Hey, you're gonna have to go. All these balls have names on them. OTEV.
All right, welcome Final 6 to your next immunity challenge. First things first, Steven, I will take it back. All right, thank you. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. Win this, guaranteed spot in the final 5. All right, here's how this challenge is gonna work. I'm going to ask you a series of questions about challenges you have played in this game. On these balls, there are answers to the questions that I'm asking. Everyone is gonna start at the top, and when I say go, you're gonna go down the slip and slide, find the ball with the answer at the bottom, and you must run back up the slip and slide. And the last person to step off the slip and slide with the correct answer is out. All right, want to know what else you're playing for?
Yes!
Okay, winner of this challenge will get a trip to the Survivor Sanctuary, where you get to go enjoy a shower. You get to enjoy a marg. You get to enjoy unlimited snacks and desserts.
That's amazing.
All right, worth playing for?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I be voted out in Survivor Sanctuary?
Well, you're gonna go there and then you're gonna return to camp before Tribal Council is strategized. Any questions how it's gonna work? All right, I'll let y'all line up and then we'll get started. First question, what individual immunity challenge had 5 winners? Survivors ready? Go! Drew's back. Asia's back. We're looking for the first 5 people back. Steven's back. Brittany's coming back. Waiting for one more.
I'm really cold.
Dude, one of those has a million words on it. You see that purple one down there to the right? It's like wrapped in
back.
What on earth could it say?
All right. First 5 people are back. Lizzie made it back. All right. Drew, what do you have?
Marbles.
Asia, what do you have?
Marbles.
Steven.
Marbles.
Brittany.
Marbles.
Lauren.
Marbles.
And Lizzie. Everyone had marbles, but Lizzie, you were the last one. So Lizzie, you are eliminated from this challenge. Next question. What was the name of the Themis Return Challenge? Survivors ready? Go!
Oh, God! Oh, gosh! Oh, that hurts! So bad.
The famous return challenge? The Themis? Oh.
Drew's coming back. Brittany's back. Asia's back. Looking for one more. Steven's coming back. All right, everyone. Drew, what do you have?
When it rains, it pours.
Brittany, what do you have?
When it rains, it pours.
Asia.
When it rains, it pours.
Steven.
When it rains, of course.
That's correct. Lauren. That's incorrect. Lauren, you're out of the challenge. You're down to 4.
Let's get to that counter. I'm not going to slide. I have to.
All right.
There's no stopping.
Which post-merge challenge had 2 winners? Survivors ready? Go! Drew's back. Steven's back.
I mean, all the same ones. Yet they're not. There's some of these that are not even names we're doing.
That was crazy. That was loud.
I also don't know if my answer's correct.
All right, Drew, what's your answer?
Touchy subjects.
Steven, what's your answer?
Touchy subjects.
Brittany.
Base.
Asia, what's your answer? Brittany's out on a challenge she won. Next question. What individual challenge was played with 12 people? Survivors ready? Go! Drew's coming back. Asia's back. All right, Drew and Asia were the first two back. Drew, what do you have?
Centrifuge.
Asia, what do you have? Drew is incorrect. Drew must go back. Asia's making it to the final round. Drew thinks he found it. Drew, what do you have?
Base on your seat.
That's correct. All right, Steven is out of the challenge. Okay, final question. What was the first challenge in the game? Survivors ready? Go. Drew and Asia going down. We come down to who can find it first. Thinks he has it? That's correct. Drew wins immunity, guarantee a spot in the final five. Come on up, get your immunity. Safe at the next tribal council. So in addition to winning immunity, you get to go to the Survivor Sanctuary where you get a shower, you get a margarita, and then you get snacks. But you can bring someone with you. So who would you like to bring?
Is there anybody that wants to make a case to come? That wants to come? Anybody that doesn't want to come?
We want you to pick who you want to
pick. I will bring Lauren.
Okay. Yeah, come on over. Okay, 2's fun, but 3 would be even more fun. Who do you want to bring with you?
Can I talk to the person I already brought?
You may.
I think we should have Lizzie so we can talk to her about strategy.
We're gonna take Lizzie.
All right, Lizzie, come on over. Okay. Drew, Lauren, Lizzie, y'all can head off to the sanctuary. All right. Asia, Brittany, Steven, unfortunately for y'all, got nothing for you. Head back to camp.
Fortunately, I think I may be the swiftest member left in the game, and I was back first every time. My one misplay was I think out loud. And so I was literally standing there, and out loud I said, why does that ball have so much text on it? Found the answer for that round, made sure I was safe and nobody was coming, and I had time to go pick it up, put it in my pants, and get back to the front. I found a hidden immunity idol that would keep me safe in the next vote. Hashtag who thinks they're running the game now.
I'm strong woman.
So we just came back from our challenge, and unfortunately I got out in the second round. I couldn't find anything. I swear I saw like bring in the bacon like 15 million times. So didn't do so great in the challenge, which sucks. I really want to be doing better in the challenges. But Drew won, which was great.
Margaritas forever.
So he took me to Sanctuary, he took me, and then I suggested we take Lizzie, just because I didn't want Lizzie and Asia together scheming too much. So we went to Sanctuary, and I wasn't really sure how I wanted this to go down, because initially I was thinking that we were going to vote Drew out this tribal, but now that he has immunity, I'm trying to rethink things. Aww, this is so cute. Can we get snackaroonies? I love it. All right, let's take a seat, y'all.
This is kind of a gross thing, but I may not actually shower. I may just use my towel to dry off and switch into dry clothes.
No, I'm not showering.
So that we have more time to talk about
That's the
game.
thing. I just don't know what time it's gonna be like now when we get back, so I don't. Exactly. I'm changing my pants and that's it.
Why am I margarita? This is foul.
I remember watching like Real Survivor, and they would like be super psyched for alcohol. So I was like, who's actually drinking alcohol after playing Survivor and not eating or drinking? Cheers! Cheers! Ideally, I want it to be me, Asia, and Lizzie at the end of this. So that means that we have to get rid of Steven, Brittany, and Drew. Cannot get rid of Drew right now. He has immunity. Brittany, everybody here feels like she's a known threat. So I think no matter when it is, people will want to vote her out that are still in the game. Steven, I've been working closely with, but he's been doing really well in challenges. I don't think he has a mean bone in his body, and I think the jury can see that. And that makes me nervous going to final tribal with him, that he could just say, well, none of y'all have bad opinions about me, and I don't think he's done the most, but I think with challenges he's shown his strength lately. So the opportunity right now is Steven. I think we should go for it because I think that there'd be no qualms to get Brittany or Drew. They're kind of at odds with each other, so I just have to tell one of them who we're going for, and then that'll get done. But I think right now Steven might be the best option for my game. Okay, let's talk about what's going on right now.
My thinking, I looked at Asia because I was trying to look at the three of you to see if the three of you were going to tell me go here. Mm-hmm. I was going to go just wherever you guys pointed. I think Asia was, the reason Asia didn't necessarily like the pick was because she thought that I should have picked one of you two or one of you three and then brought one of them.
I just feel like Drew keeps spinning tails like, oh yeah, and then I thought of this strategy. Like, I said bring Lizzie because I don't want the three villains to be together, and I don't want Asia and Lizzie to be together for the sanctuary. I said that.
I mean, Asia is the other hero, so we could have just gone straight back to 3-3.
And then later on camera, he was like, you know, I just thought, no, you didn't. About that. I think that Lizzie and Asia are listening and hanging on to his every word. And that's why I do not want him around. And I think he's gonna do really well at the final tribal just because he's fun to talk to. I think he's a threat. He's becoming a threat for my game. And I don't know if I want to be sitting with him at the end.
The one bit of nerves I have about Asia being over there is that Asia's been one to like randomly ignite a spark. I almost went home because she told nobody and just was like, this would be fun.
I know.
The thing that Asia cares most about in this game, the way she'll say it is she doesn't want alliances to be there, but she wants it to be a game of movements where moves are happening. So if we convince her, if we can at least sell the fact that a Brittany or Steven vote is a move.
Yeah. I feel like I've positioned myself enough that like people think they can beat me, that's why they'll take me. I think they'll lose at this point. It's like the big moves are like getting the hard people out, which everyone wants. Like, so it's not like I'm the one like that's orchestrating a vote, and I feel like that's like it's gonna be hard to claim anything when there's this few people. So that's why I'm like I don't know if there's any big moves I can make that would put me in like a better spot than I'm already in. So I'm just very conflicted. I'll just be like, oh, they were just like changing the time. I just sat here and drank a marg.
Yeah.
I just drank a marg.
No one talked to you. I like that. I sat and drank a marg. Well, so what do we think that they're talking about over there?
Drew was going to pick me first, and I signaled to him not to because I thought only one person was going inside, and so I thought it would be best that I stayed out here and strategized. I was afraid that me going in the house and not being outside was going to be bad. Obviously, that didn't fully go to plan because what really ended up happening is that the three of us that sat outside, we didn't strategize at all because it was so awkward.
Yeah, like the 2 weeks after my season, I was like allergy attack.
Me with the Cayman jacket in my hand. Come on. Hey guys.
Welcome back.
It was a Cayman.
I'll pour it into your water bottle when they're not looking.
Did y'all actually take showers or no?
No.
There wasn't enough time.
How does everybody else feel? Dirty? Are y'all?
I
I changed my socks. That was a big thing.
Obviously, we all probably want to
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time before.
pulling little cats now. Yeah.
Lizzie, come. Brittany, you could come. Yeah, absolutely. We're talking about the same thing.
Really just like comparing what was said.
I mean, Drew's immune, right? We can if we get Lauren out, then it's the 3 phones back.
I think the real question is between Asia and I think they're going to go between Asia and what I think we should do.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather keep Lauren in because I think I have a better chance.
I think the people I trust the most right now is definitely Lizzie and Asia. And I actually want Lizzie and Lauren next to me, not Asia. But I want to be able to like pin it against her as the threat, the person who did the crazy idol play, the reason that a lot of people are like still here and that kind of thing.
Asia's like made that big move. Like kind of breaking it a little. And then she also came back from the dead.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just obviously no, she's not like
Nobody wants that to win. Like, okay, listen.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
There's a season that someone did that, went on to win, and it's one of the most hated Survivor seasons of all time.
So we can be Ned's most hated Survivor
I
season.
think if she went on, she would.
Yeah, she's got a
It's a
resume.
resume builder also because it proves she can go through tribal counselors. The fact that she didn't even ever have to win the
And I also feel like she doesn't have many haters.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, me saying nobody wants that, I think she has a good chance to win. I'm saying we don't want this as the people who play the season.
Yeah, no, we don't want to be Ned's most hated season.
Yeah, really the only 2 people I think are a little bit untrustworthy right now is really Drew. And as she should, I think Brittany's trying to win. And she's in a really good spot right now. So I think we just got to deal with that. I'm going to try to grab Lauren.
You know, okay, with the discussion, that's what I'm assuming the discussion was. Okay.
So where we're at now, so during that game, some of us girls pull off to the side. We want Steven and Drew out. Like, we want both of them out. This is our season.
Asia's made moves, but everyone's made moves. Drew is just a good, like, I think if it comes down to like honesty and like who they just like, I think Drew would beat any of us. So like if we don't even want that in the equation and we just kind of want to play like, if we want to make it more of like a strategy base, like then we could draw next time. I think we should stick Steven this round. Yeah. Oh, definitely. Next round, hopefully. Oh yeah. And if you can't do Drew, then I would do Asia.
This council, I want Steven, hasta la vista. So sorry. Our alliance, done. Next round, Drew, hasta la vista. And then the final round, Asia, hasta la vista. Just because I think those are some of the biggest threats. And I don't really think I stand a chance to win, but if I did, I think it'd be with Lizzie and Lauren. And so I'd rather go with them all the way and see what happens.
Okay, well, I'm saying accessible, so
yeah.
How was the reward?
The sanctuary. Oh my god.
Would you like some Cayman Jack?
I actually said this to them. I was like, I'm kind of glad I didn't win because I would have been a waste of a margarita.
Well, they had other stuff too.
Oh, okay.
Hence the fun. Yeah.
Do you want to go? Because I personally think Brittany.
Do we think that Brittany has time? How is she actually?
I mean, I think she saw the way the tides were turning last time, and I feel like she would have tried to do something.
I feel like she would have played it.
I definitely feel like I could swing the votes how I want to. I'm so worried. Okay. I don't want to backstab Steven and it bite me in the ass. I want Drew out and I want Brittany out. I love having this connection with Steven. I feel like him and I are genuinely on the same page and I want to work with him. But I feel like if I just rip this band-aid off real quick, then I'm gonna lose his vote for the jury. Oh my gosh, I do not know what to do.
I don't know. This is the point of the game where, like, with idols, can just wreck your game, and there's not a lot you can do with it, especially because whoever has it, they're keeping it close to the chest. So
I feel like I have options. We're trying to put Steven and Brittany against one another. I am nervous that within the next 2 votes, my resume will go up pretty high. And so at Final 4, I'm worried about ensuring that if I don't win, whoever's left in the other 3 wants to take me. Because I might not be Robin anymore.
So I think the move that we've talked about is basically telling Steven, Brittany, and Brittany, Steven.
Yeah.
What
scares me about that though?
You tell me what scares you.
Because you actually went
That's fair.
that I would get pushed out. It's a little scary that there's a plan now to get down to 3. It's changed every single talent, every single tribal council. But now the worry is that when it gets to 4, I get pushed out of, and I'm not the top 3.
Well, I will say that the first person who I looked at was you.
Yeah.
So I made my decision off of you. I didn't make my decision off of them.
That's
Because
fair. I said
the person that when I thought I was entering ring 1, I was going to bring you so we could talk game.
Drew, it was for sure my biggest alliance. We have a good plan. We recognize. It really depends on jury, like what I'm able to convince them of, as far as like what my game looked like because they didn't see it. Hopefully, Crystal can vouch for me a little on that.
Sorry for voting you out first in the game. Asia, let's go have a good time.
I would like me, you, and Lizzie being 3. I would like Asia to be the 4th person and the one that we take out. Because I don't want to go next to her.
No, I know.
I think my plan's clear. If the people who want to vote with me are with me, I think it is going to be good as long as there's no idols. I may have backstabbed some people, but I want to play a truth game, you know. So, as much as the villain can. You know?
As much as a villain can. I like that.
I think this is going to be Telltale Sign. I think if I can make it through this one, I feel pretty confident and I can make it all the way. So I'm excited, a little nervous for sure, but can't wait.
We'll now bring in the members of the jury. Garrison, Crystal, Aaron, Paige, Taylor, and Davis voted out at the last tribal council. Start with you, Drew. You got immunity this time, so this is the final 6, means you're guaranteed a spot in the final 5. How does that feel?
Feels pretty good, Ned. Excited to win. It was my first time, I think, in a long time, and so feels pretty good.
Lauren, so you were picked to go on the trip to the Survivor Sanctuary. So did you expect to be picked on that? And then how did it go?
I had a little inkling just because we were original heroes together. It was really fun. I think it was a time to just, relax, have a margarita. I had some Funyuns, which I love, even though that's not popular. I think it was a good time, and it kind of broke up the original tribes a little bit. We had 2 original heroes and 1 original villain, and you're just able to talk and hang out.
Yeah, Steven, on the opposite end of that, you went back to camp with to the other people who did not get to go to that reward. So, what was conversation like with y'all?
It's kind of awkward because it's like, well, you're not going to pitch the name of the person who's with you. So like you can really, and Drew has, immunity, so you can only really pitch the other two names. So it's almost like, to me, seeming like having like a big conversation. It's hard to, in my opinion at this time, have 3-person conversations and trust what people are saying to be what they actually feel.
Yeah, so when you get back to camp, there's only 6 of you. Kind of claustrophobic at this point. So are people splitting up in pairs? Are you talking in groups of 3? Is it pretty obvious who's going home, or what's the deal?
There's a lot of pair splitting, a lot of 3s. I think there's 2 sides to every coin, so I think there might be 2 people that receive votes today, and we'll see where it lands.
Yeah, so at this point in the game, you're got to be starting to think about setting yourself up for victory at the end. So you're no longer thinking about just how do I get further in the game, but you're thinking about building a resume. So what do you look at when you're looking at the resume of yourself and then other people?
Yeah, I think there's a balance of how the people left in the tribe are viewing you, their perception of you, and also the perception of the jury. It's just a balancing act, and I think everybody has their own plans, and those plans are changing. Those plans are changing literally every time we have a game, every time a challenge, every time we have tribal council.
So it sounds like, based on what Asia's saying, it sounds like everything is constantly in flux. After every challenge, the people you talked to before the challenge might not be working with you anymore. So is every tribal council really just a gamble where I could be going home? I just don't know.
Yeah, I think we've reached a point where everything is just a numbers game, and you're just like hoping you're on the right side of the numbers, because you have 5 million conversations in different groups of 2 and 3, and you hear at this point like every name is out there, like, so it's just the hope and prayer that right now people that said they're willing to work with you are willing to work with you and don't see like this as an opportunity to get you out.
With that, it is time to vote. Lizzie, you're up.
At this point, this is really how I want to set myself up for the best chance at the end. Is that a wasp? Oh my god, oh my god. I'm so scared. We're good.
Are they tally the votes? Alright, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Votes. First vote. Steven. Brittany. Steven. Steven. It's 3 votes Steven, 1 vote Brittany, 2 votes left. 17th person voted out of Survivor, and the 7th member of our jury, Steven. Steven, bring your torch. Steven, tribe is over. How can you go?
Great game, guys. Good luck.
Congratulations to all of you. You have made it to the final 5. Unfortunately, 2 of you will not make it to the end. y'all head back to camp. I'll see you soon for the challenge.
Oh man, it stinks to get voted out. I had a good time. It was a blast. Ultimately, I'm happy with the game I played. I honestly think that if I made it to the end, I had a pretty good chance. I guess regrets is maybe like turning the switch a little too early. That I think ultimately is what got me.
I think you've won too many challenges and we've worked together on pretty much everything that you would beat me.
Again, I hope I don't look like an idiot, Steven.
If you go home, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry to flip, but I had to eventually.
This is the last one I have to make it through. I'm not feeling super great, but we'll see. Hopefully it works.
I'm so sorry that I'm doing this. I really wanted it to be us at the end together, but I think you would beat me.
Apparently, a long time ago, Garrison convinced Maya and others that all corgis have AIDS. She believed it. So they're talking about corgis having AIDS over there right now.
Next time on the season finale.
We are in the finale. I need to finish this one out.
The next immunity may decide if I win the game or if I get voted out by an all-girls alliance.
I feel like I'm pulling the strings, and for some reason it hasn't bitten me in the ass yet, which I find crazy.
I got out in the very beginning, and now I'm back. I fought my way back, and I wasn't just a tag along.
I didn't play an honest game. Well, it's really just going to come down to like what people think the jury wants.